In the heart of a kingdom steeped in both legend and hidden truths, a land of winding rivers and ancient stone, lived a young woman named Elara. Born into a legacy of meticulous artistry and guarded secrets, she was the sole daughter of the revered Mapmaker whose skill transcended the ordinary, drawing more than mere lines on parchment. He charted the soul of an entire realm. Elara grew in the sanctuary of the royal archive, her days spent among delicate scrolls and time-worn maps, each bearing the indelible mark of her father's genius and passion. Her world was one of quiet study and endless curiosity, where every corner of the archive brimmed with hints of adventures past, secrets witnessed, and a future waiting to be discovered. The kingdom itself was alive with myriad whispers, a living tapestry woven from the contributions of heroes, travelers, and mystics, each story echoing through its grand halls and dusty corridors. It was within this realm of improbable wonders that her father created works of art that defied simple explanation, depicting lands beyond the known and marvels imbued with a mystical light. In these hallowed moments, where tradition met innovation and the tangible merged with the ethereal, Elara's innocent admiration transformed into a profound connection with her heritage. With each careful stroke of her father's pen, she felt the pulse of the earth and the murmur of ancient energies, a reminder of the kingdom's vibrant yet secret existence. Although she had always revered the charts and scrolls for their beauty, she remained blissfully unaware of the deeper, perilous secrets they hinted at, a mystery that would transform her life forever and sweep her away on an unforgettable journey into the heart of the unknown. Thus began the tale of destiny and longing, truly a destiny unwaveringly beckoned onward. Within the dim light of twilight in the quiet corridors of her father's study, Elara made a discovery that would forever alter the course of her destiny. There, hidden behind stacks of ancient scrolls and faded manuscripts, lay an unfinished map whose parchment seemed to flutter with a life of its own. The map was a masterpiece of intricate design, boasting mysterious symbols and coded runes that shimmered with an otherworldly allure. Every delicate stroke and imperceptible line suggested secrets that transcended the confines of time and space, urging her to peer beyond the familiar and delve into a realm of mystery. With trembling hands, she traced the contours of impossible landmarks. Floating isles suspended in a celestial dance, vast unfathomable seas concealing hidden islands, and inscrutable patterns that evoked the whispers of long-forgotten magic. The careful precision of the ink, combined with the age-old patina of the parchment, hinted at a purpose far exceeding that of ordinary cartography. It was as though the map itself was a gateway to lands where nature's laws bent under ancient powers. In that fateful moment, a surge of both awe and trepidation coursed through her. Every symbol and rune promised not only adventure but also carried with it the echo of sacrifices, of battles fought in silence, and of triumphs buried deep within history. As the study shadows grew longer and the last golden rays of the sun wove mystic patterns upon the fragile paper, the map glowed with a magical luminescence that defied explanation. In its radiant light, the challenges and enigmas of a long-hidden world began to reveal themselves. This was a legacy left behind by her father, a final riddle crafted to test her resolve and awaken a destiny that lay dormant within her soul. With the weight of both mystery and responsibility upon her shoulders, Elara realized that this discovery was the catalyst for a journey that would bridge the realms of mortal life and the extraordinary. In that transformative twilight, the map's forgotten secrets called with urgency, igniting a flame of destiny within her heart, and guiding onward. After the profound discovery of the cryptic map, Elara found herself standing at a precipice between the known and the unknown. The familiar sanctuary of the royal archive, with its comforting order and steadfast traditions, now felt like a gilded cage keeping her hidden from the vast, unpredictable world that lay just beyond its walls. With the map clutched close to her heart, she took one final, lingering look at the life she had always known, a world filled with quiet routines and the soft rustle of ancient parchment, and resolved to embrace the call of adventure. The architecture of her daily life, so intricately woven into the fabric of the kingdom's history, seemed but a stepping stone toward a destiny that beckoned her from farther lands. With each measured step, Elara felt a weight of both hope and uncertainty. The corridors she had once traversed with timid familiarity now stretched forward as gateways to new realms, and every echo of her footsteps was a reminder that change was inevitable. Every piece of the blueprint left by her father whispered promises of unseen marvels and hidden dangers. In the soft glow of morning light that filtered through the vast windows of the archive, the decision solidified. It was more than a journey. It was a transformation of spirit and resolve. As the heavy doors of the archive swung open to reveal the wild, untamed horizons beyond, she stepped into the embrace of the unknown with quiet determination. At that defining moment, the safe confines of her past gave way to the promise of adventure, and Elara, guided by the enigmatic map, embarked on a path that would forever alter the course of her life, leaving behind the only home she had ever known. Thus, with unwavering resolve, she stepped boldly into her destiny. Leaving behind the comfort of all she had ever known, Elara ventured into lands that defied both logic and expectation. The world beyond the archive unfolded like a grand tapestry, vibrant with hues that shifted in mesmerizing patterns, where nature painted scenes of wonder on every canvas of existence. With the map as her silent guide, she wandered through ancient forests whose towering trees whispered the secrets of millennia. Their leaves shimmering with dew in the first light of dawn. There, mist clung to moss-covered stones, and every step resonated with the echoes of forgotten legends. Vacant ruins, cloaked in the tender embrace of ivy and time, emerged on the horizon like ghostly testaments to a bygone era, daring her to uncover stories etched into their very walls. Majestic waterfalls cascaded over rugged cliffs, their roaring songs blending harmoniously with the murmurs of the wind, as if nature itself celebrated her arrival. In open meadows, wildflowers danced freely, nodding in the gentle breeze, while the sky above featured iridescent clouds that told tales of distant realms. Each element of this landscape held a mystique that both thrilled and unsettled her, a reminder that every turn could reveal marvels or dangers anew. On rocky paths that wound unpredictably through enchanted valleys, the landscape shifted seamlessly between familiar beauty and surreal oddities. A grove where time seemed to freeze, a lake whose surface mirrored an entire universe, and mountains that soared with impossible peaks. The journey was a living mosaic of vivid contrasts, serene beauty interwoven with latent peril. In every flutter of a petal and each burst of light through the canopy, the memory of her father's artistry melded with the wild magic of these lands, urging her forward into realms where ancient lore and untamed freedom coexisted. As the day faded into twilight, the horizon blazed with a kaleidoscope of colors and the air pulsed with the energy of uncharted adventures. Here, in this surreal blend of myth and reality, Elara found herself immersed in nature's enigmatic embrace, knowing that every step brought her closer to unlocking the mysteries of her heritage and the secrets scrawled upon her father's final creation. Under the starlit canopy, every step resonated with the pulse of possibility, as the enchanting landscape revealed both its hidden perils and its boundless wonder, inviting Elara to embrace a fate written in the very fabric of magic beyond measure. Deep within the untamed wilderness, as the mystical terrain grew ever more perplexing, Elara encountered not only the perils whispered by ancient legends but also unexpected allies whose presence offered brief moments of solace. Amid winding trails fraught with hidden snares and the rustle of unseen threats, her path intersected with a band of wanderers whose lives mirrored fragments of her own untold story. On one rugged path, she came across remnants of a battle, a tangle of abandoned weapons and scorched earth, where fate had left marks of both glory and tragedy. Amid these somber relics, the subtle signs of loyalty and sacrifice shone through, hinting at the presence of comrades who had once fought fiercely against the encroaching darkness. In the thick of enchanted groves, where shadows danced unpredictably, Elara's keen eyes discerned the glimmer of eyes watching from the underbrush, a silent promise of assistance offered by a mysterious stranger. Though their identities remained veiled in the mists of time, the unspoken bond forged in shared adversity spoke louder than any word could convey. However, the journey was replete with dangers. Savage pirates, driven by greed and bound by treachery, lurked along rugged coastlines and waited in ambush beneath crumbling cliffs, their intentions as murky as the stormy seas. Each peril challenged Elara's resolve and refined her character as she navigated this intricate dance of trust and betrayal. Interwoven with the threat of marauders was the looming presence of a powerful sorcerer whose dark ambitions sought to capture the map and harness its untold power. His fleeting silhouettes appeared against the backdrop of swirling mists, a constant reminder of the shadow that pursued her every step. In the interplay between light and darkness, danger and aid, Elara's journey unfolded as a testament to her inner strength and the unpredictable nature of destiny in a realm where nothing was ever as it seemed. In this ever-changing tapestry of peril and compassion, the lines between friend and foe blurred, and every challenge served as a lesson, fortifying her spirit while weaving together the fragments of a destiny that could not be denied. As twilight deepened into an inky night, the atmosphere grew charged with tension, precipitating the long-foretold clash between light and darkness. Elara, heart-pounding with both dread and determination, found herself face-to-face with the sorcerer whose grim ambition had haunted her every step. In a secluded clearing where ancient oaks stood like steadfast sentinels, the air itself seemed to vibrate with raw magical energy. The sorcerer emerged from swirling shadows, his form cloaked in robes that shimmered with a spectrum of ominous hues, each movement a testament to his mastery of dark arts. The scene unfolded with a surreal intensity as spells of seething energy collided with the courage burning in Elara's eyes. Every moment was laden with peril, the very ground trembling under the weight of their confrontation. It was an epic duel not fought with the clamor of swords, but within the silent battleground of wills and inner strength. In that interlude between fear and resolve, the sorcerer's menacing gaze met the fiery determination of the young woman, sparking a battle of not only magical might, but of principles and legacy. Shadows twisted and entwined in a chaotic dance around them as unseen forces stirred the night air, weaving a backdrop of imminent destiny. With every surge of power, the confrontation revealed the soul of the struggle, a fight for the rightful order of a world on the brink of transformation. The intensity of the encounter ebbed and flowed, each pulse of arcane energy both a reward and a curse, drawing forth deep reservoirs of inner strength from within Elara. In that decisive clash, the forces of darkness and hope intermingled, heralding a turning point that would forever redefine the balance between ancient mysteries and emerging light. In that clash, destiny and courage merged into one unstoppable force. After the fierce encounter, a quiet calm fell over the land. With the immediate peril behind her, Elara began to search the remnants of the battle for hidden meaning. In shattered fragments of parchment and smudged symbols, she discovered clues that linked her father's secret life to the ancient power of the realm. Each recovered rune and faded inscription revealed a small piece of a vast puzzle, a legacy of bravery, loss, and quiet sacrifice. In the silent aftermath, every subtle mark spoke of forgotten alliances, of paths taken in darkness and light. As Elara carefully pieced together the cryptic hints, she sensed the continuing pulse of history, a lineage woven with magic and remembrance. Each artifact uncovered, every scarred surface of aged stone, whispered the stories of those who had come before, urging her to understand the true essence of her heritage. The subtle clues guided her quest, merging the distant past with the living present, and confirmed that her father's final work was far more than a simple map. It was a chronicle of destiny itself. In that reflective moment, the past reached out through the silence, inviting her to embrace the wisdom hidden in every faded line and ancient symbol. The delicate interplay of heritage and mystery awakened in her a new understanding, strengthening her resolve to continue the journey that lay ahead. With every step, the echoes of history called to her soul, urging her onward into realms where the past and future danced in eternal harmony beyond measure. As the journey reached its poignant culmination, Elara stood at the threshold of a transformed self, her heart and spirit irrevocably changed by the trials and wonders she had encountered. The long and winding path had unraveled not only the secrets of ancient maps and forsaken legends, but had also illuminated the very core of her being. Every harrowing battle, every soft whisper of wisdom discovered along the way, had fortified her resolve and deepened her understanding of the world's intricate tapestry. In the gentle glow of dawn, as the horizon welcomed a new day, the remnants of her past merged seamlessly with the promise of tomorrow. The magic of the lands she traversed resonated within her soul, infusing her with a quiet strength and an unyielding determination to honor both tradition and the allure of uncharted possibilities. Elara's journey was a testament to the power of courage in the face of overwhelming odds, a reminder that true destiny is forged not in isolation, but through the interweaving of love, sacrifice, and the relentless pursuit of truth. Standing at the crossroads of legacy and future, she embraced her destiny with open arms, knowing that the map she carried was both a record of what had been and a guide to what could be. In that sacred moment, The lines between past and future blurred, and the world seemed to whisper promises of renewed hope and endless adventure. With the gentle caress of morning light upon her face, Elara stepped forward, each stride echoing with the wisdom of her forebears and the untold promise of a destiny waiting to be fulfilled. In that radiant moment, hope and pride intertwined as she embraced the endless horizon of possibilities ahead. Every step forward echoed with promise, a future sculpted by courage and love.